Welcome to episode 188 of the World Takes Podcast. It's your boy, Big Moolah. Got your boy.
This Beeb, baby, 1-2 of the World Takes.
Tonight we got a real special episode for y'all. Episode 188. Without further ado, y'all know we got a saying around here. We like to get straight to the shits. Let's get straight to it.
Yeah.
What we got tonight, Beeb?
I mean, first of all, we have to touch on the fires out LA.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Wildfires out in LA.
Mm-hmm.
The city's on fire. Where do you begin with that?
I want to know where Kendrick at.
Kendrick, Kendrick right where he's supposed to be at, not around, not on the scene. He's everything Dre told us he was, a fake activist, is make believe. And there you go. Me personally, I don't want to spend too much time on Kendrick because I know Kendrick ain't helping them people out, man. All them families have been displaced. All them homes have been lost. Kendrick ain't helping nobody out, man. So I don't even really want to focus on Kendrick because then the plot is lost.
Kendrick practicing for the Super Bowl performance.
Whatever Kendrick do at the Super Bowl performance is not going to be better than what Beyonce did on Christmas Day.
Was he in New Orleans? Was he practicing in New Orleans when that dude mowed down a bunch of people in his pickup truck?
One thing about Kendrick, one thing that you gotta know about Kendrick, man, he's only for himself. He don't care about the people that got mowed down.
Yeah, man. Is it any deaths going on with the fire, or is just like, people losing their homes and losing their value, like, their possessions?
I'm thinking this, the people a little bit more in tune did evacuate when told to evacuate. I'm sure it was a few people that stayed behind. I'm sure there may have been some casualties from what I saw.
Said last year it was going on in Hawaii. Massive fires. Do you think there's any conspiracy behind that?
Well, what happened pretty much is when you have dry area, you have dry forestry, you have to, sustain, the area. And a part of that is clearing the brush. A part of that is having, control fires to prevent larger brush fires. Now, what happens is in the state of California is they cut the budget. They stop, sustaining the forests out there, and this is what we get now. This is what happens when you don't sustain, and many experts predicted this, and now we living in it, and now we faced with it. You can thank Governor Gavin Newsom.
Thank you, Governor Gavin Newsom.
Governor Gavin Newsom, you have nobody but to thank but him. They cut the budgets out there. They slowed down what they was supposed to be doing to prevent this type of thing from happening, and look where we are now.
All right. I mean, it's kind of going away from the topic, but I want to bring us back into it now. Are you aware of the drones flying over cities in New Jersey and cities across the United States, like weird drones? People don't have no answers for it. Are you
I've heard
aware
of it. I'm not aware of it. No, I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I've heard about it though. Yeah, for sure.
Like Okay. Do you think it's any conspiracy behind that?
I don't even know if the drones exist. Me personally,
Yeah.
I don't think they exist. Again, I haven't seen them. Y'all saying they in Jersey? Where at?
Well, a lot of shore areas.
Oh, they play by the shore.
I guess. I mean,
They ain't playing inland.
yeah, it didn't come to Trenton. I don't.
Okay.
Well, maybe it came to Trenton. I didn't see it in Trenton, but you know, it's been verified. It's not like it's like it's non-existent. It's been verified.
Who's verified it?
The people who lives in the city, you know, I actually, you know, I got the Ring camera and stuff like that, and like it's a whole chat group with people, you know, mention it. Then you go on social media, you have public officials and stuff speaking on it, the drones, and the fact that they see it, but they don't know exactly
It'd
what
be
it
a
is.
such thing as propaganda, and it's just like a lot of shit be propaganda, bro. If it was drones here in New Jersey, you know, New Jersey residents that me and you can reach out and touch would have seen it.
Do you know what propaganda is?
Yeah,
What's propaganda?
propaganda is like fake news. It's fake news, man. It's like, alright, it's like you trying to stir up some hysteria. You trying to stir up some fear in the community, so you spreading fake news in order to drum up that hysteria you looking for. It's propaganda, man. It's just like when they said illegals was breaking into apartment complexes, right?
Yeah.
That can't not be true though, right? Or
I don't know. I do have.
Hey,
You know, Henna from Chicago, and
he
you know,
said he was breaking in.
he said that it is an influencer, the, you know, obviously when you have people coming in droves and stuff like that, everybody's not going to be upstanding, you know what I mean? And it is like groups of people who are into like, you know, gang violence from like Mexico and stuff like that, and they making their presence be known inside the city of Chicago, because
Sure.
you know, so everybody isn't angels now. All right, boom.
Sure, I don't know if they took over no apartment complex though, but
That was in another state though. That was in
Colorado, Aurora,
Aurora.
Colorado. But they said it was going on in Chicago also though.
Yeah.
And it's again, it's you know, for me, it's propaganda, man. It's, you know, you believe in the UFOs, you believe in the drones, you believe that the migrants is coming for your land and your property. You letting them drum up this hysteria, and it's just like, all right, boom, get them to look over there while we doing this over here. What's really going on?
Well, I know
What's
they
really
burning down LA for sure. LA getting burnt down for sure. Now you think that's just a mishaps? They just cut the budget and LA just started burning down because they just overlooked it.
Somebody didn't do their job, man, and it's like ultimately we can point a finger to who that person
Gavin
was.
Newsom. So it's Gavin Newsom. He cut budgets, and that's the reason why.
It's a lot of other people. It's a lot of other people underneath of him. You know, to share responsibility, right? Because he's the top. Like
he's the face.
You can go straight to the top if you want, or you can hold all the people on the way accountable. And I would say all the people on the way need to be held accountable. But that's Forest Fire 101. You know.
Do you believe in foul play at all? Like with any situation, is it possible with like? Is it possible the government can have foul play in situations? Like, not necessarily like, I fell over. It's not one of those situations, but it's like methodical. You think that's possible?
What do you mean by that?
Like, you think it's possible that, you know, that government entities wanted that thing, like they wanted the land to burn down, and maybe, you know, use the land for whatever they want to use it for? Like, you think that's possible, or it's just like a simple, like pretty much a simple mistake or a big mistake. It's a mistake, basically.
I think it's carelessness.
Okay.
If I wanted to classify it, no, I don't think. It's some government conspiracy to why the wildfires are going on in California, right? I think it's a perfect explanation for that. You got 40 mile per hour winds, you got unsustained forestry, and when you combine those things with fire, you get a bad situation. So I don't believe it's some conspiracy. No, I do believe it could have been prevented. It should have been prevented.
It been prevented for a long time. I mean, all our lives, LA.
Oh, and not only that, it's just other places where we see that they care and maintain their forestry a lot better than the state of California. I mean, this isn't the first wildfire in California in recent years. It's actually been very prevalent in the recent years, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is, again, budget cuts. You cut back on sustaining the forestry. And this is what you get, man. You reap what you sow, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the state of California is in. And the state of California just voted these same politicians back in. So we'll see where they land. Thoughts and prayers to everyone involved and who may have lost a home and who's been displaced. Thoughts and prayers to all of you. But this is why we need to vote in the local elections.
Yeah. See, you kind of threw me off with propaganda, because I do believe in propaganda.
Yeah.
But then I also believe in, government able to have they can be steps ahead of the public, and making decisions that sometimes people's lives is in danger, people's lives is in livelihood in danger. It's the same government that told us that, they trained people was trained in Florida to learn how to fly planes to fly it into to the Twin Towers. It's the same government that told us that people landed on the moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's all. Just to my point, that's all propaganda. It's just like, all right, if you believe that, you'll believe anything.
Well, landing on the moon isn't propaganda. It's not that.
That is propaganda.
See, propaganda is usually something that's like, how they have famous and notorious, right?
Yeah.
And famous is, you popular, you popular for, for whatever you did, and you popular within society. It's more of a positive outlook on it, and notorious is more of a negative. Like you popular, but in a negative view.
Infamous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Infamous, notorious, same shit, right?
Okay.
So then that's the same thing how propaganda is. Propaganda is more of propaganda is usually in the bad light, you know what I mean? So when they landed on the moon, it was more like to make America ahead of all the other countries. It wasn't in a negative light. You get what I'm saying?
Depend what lens you viewing it from. Propaganda is when you mislead, right? So even just having people think that you landed on the moon when you really didn't is propaganda.
Okay.
Even using a story like, all right, we the first ones to make it to the moon when it's a race to make it to the moon, and that puts you as number one because the other countries failed to reach it first. That's propaganda.
I'm going to tell you what propaganda is. Propaganda: information, ideas, or rumors deliberately spread widely to help or harm a person, group, movement, institution, nation, or etc. So yeah, I would say you're right. Yeah.
There you go.
Because it's to help or harm.
There you go. There you go. That's listen.
Love for that. That's nice. Because I always had it as more the negative vibe, so it could help. So it is. So
it could help. It could. It depends what lens you're looking at. Because it's only helpful to the people that it help. it ain't helpful to the people that was lied to.
Yeah.
It ain't helpful to the people that was in a race to the moon with America that lost because America lied
Yeah.
and said they reached there when they didn't.
Yeah.
It ain't helpful to us Americans where they haven't been back to the
A
moon.
false sense of pride, really.
Well, that's my thing with pride, man. Pride is never a good thing. It's always gonna be a false sense of pride because pride is a myth, man.
Okay.
Pride is a myth. Pride don't exist. People want to hold on to the idea of having pride in something, taking pride in something, and it's just like
if
you only fooling yourself.
Like if you was like, I don't know, like you won the Olympics, the 100-meter or something like that, you got that gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just really a myth because you might not really be the fastest person.
You definitely not the fastest person on the planet just because you won 100 meters at the Olympics. No.
Cause I think his name I Show Speed.
Yeah.
He raced the fastest man on earth. It was a close call. And
No allowed.
And he had that pride. Like he was like, if he would have worked out, stretched, got a little training, he would have been faster than.
It's no allows, and it's just like the Olympics. There's no real test of who's the fastest person on earth, right? Because you have to test everybody. They ain't test me.
Like you probably could have smoked him.
I don't know what I could have did. Something, no. You heard me?
I hear you.
They ain't test me.
I hear you. You saying you saying World Takes is the biggest. That's like, I mean, that shit really a myth.
Nah, it depends on how you take it.
Yeah.
It depends on how you take it. If you get out there and poll and you get out there and you start asking around, I'm sure a lot of people gonna come back. A lot of people gonna say we the biggest.
Yeah. So now, when you say pride is a myth, like, do you feel like people are not really proud of stuff, like it's not really? It's like the stuff that you supposedly proud of, you shouldn't be. What do you mean by pride is a myth?
Just that pride is a myth. It's an unnecessary thing. It's no benefit to being proud, and it's also like you misleading yourself.
When you say it's no benefit of being proud, is that proud? Like, is it something that like people like come across like it's a benefit about being proud? People
use it as something that they hang their hat on. And that's what I'm saying. It's nothing to hang your hat on. It's nothing to toot your horn about. It's nothing like people hang their hat on it like, oh shit. And it's not that. Whatever it is, in whatever sense they showing
like hang their hat on as if like that's a solid foundation type of thing. That's
like it's a good thing. Like it's a good thing. Like it's a positive or a benefit.
So like if we had, I don't know, we was playing chess or something like that, and I beat you or something like that, I shouldn't be like proud of that type of thing.
Is that something to be proud of? Did you beat me in a game of chess?
I mean, yeah, it's for me, I would be proud of myself for spanking another one.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Like putting my hard work, I've been playing chess since I was 10, you know what I mean? So like got another body. I put another body in the coffin, you feel me? Like I'm proud of that. And that's just a figure of speech. I'm not physically putting on.
So alright, so you were a chess player and you proud of your ability to play chess, right?
Like if I beat someone, like I'm proud. I'm proud.
You proud of your ability to play chess, right? Mm-hmm. Is it people in the world that get paid for chess? Paid for playing chess?
I'm sure it is. People get paid for everything.
Okay. So you hanging your hat on the fact that you won a game that wasn't for money, right? In a sport where people getting paid money for wins. And it's just like, all right, to me, that's nothing to be proud of.
Oh, money shit. like money make a difference. Like if you do something and you don't make money off of it, you shouldn't be proud of it.
It's not that money makes a difference. It's highest level. Like you didn't win on the highest level of chess, but you proud. Like,
But highest level, according to you, it don't really exist. Like even when they try to, get the best people in the world to compete against each other. The best people they can find in the world to compete against each other, and people who actually step up and say, "Hey, I want to represent my country as the best person in the world for this, for basketball, football, breakdancing."
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
And then you win across people from different countries in the world. And you saying people shouldn't be proud of that?
I don't think it's much to be proud of. No, I don't think that.
So it's nothing you should be proud of.
I mean, yeah, I'm searching for an example. Of something you can be proud of, and it's fleeting me. Like, I know a lot of people take pride in their country, their flag, and it's just like, it just seems like all nonsense to me. To me, personally, like, shout out your flag,
Yeah. Yeah, people die for it. Like I listen, man. Listen,
100%. People die for everything.
people who went to war, in the name of United States to protect, citizens out here, from.
I don't support war. I'm anti-war. I actually feel like it's unnecessary. I don't support the idea of war or violence.
What about self-defense?
Anyway.
What about somebody running your crib and I don't know, try to rob?
I don't support running in cribs.
Yeah,
no.
but they run in your crib. They run in your crib. You put them in a John Bones Jones chokehold, and you put their ass to sleep, right? Then you drag them out by your feet.
I'm not proud of that. Yeah. If I had to do that to
I'd be
somebody,
proud for you, though.
nah.
I'd be proud for you. Like, that's my boy.
If I had to do that
That's
to
my
somebody,
boy.
I'm not proud of that. I'm not waking up the next day proud, giving interviews. I protected my family. I did what I had to do. It was another day. It was another day in the neighborhood.
Should Beyonce be proud of what she did on Christmas, since it's gonna be better than whatever goes on in the Super Bowl?
I don't necessarily think Beyonce is proud of what she did on Christmas. I think, like, for Beyonce, it was another day at the office.
Well, when she said girls we run the world and stuff like that, is she proud of being a woman?
I don't necessarily think she's proud of being a woman. This is the same lady that got songs that said, "If I was a boy."
So Beyonce don't have pride, you believe?
I think Beyonce is smart enough to recognize, like, it's no sense in being proud that you're a woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we're all human beings, right? So it's like, oh, I'm proud that I'm a woman. I'm proud that I'm a man. Like, I think she's smart enough to realize, like, all right.
Are you not proud of that media awards we got right there? Let me see that media award.
I'm not
Let
necessarily.
me see the other one. Let me see the star. I want to see the
Not
star.
necessarily proud of it. It's deserved. It's well deserved. It was earned.
Wow, I'm proud of it. Look.
It was
Trenton
earned.
Media Awards World Takes Podcast presented by GMGF. Yeah. Shout out to Crystal Feliciano. I'm proud of you. You made it. Councilwoman. Shout out to Jazzy. Jazzy just got like assistant president or something for council. I'm proud of you too, Jazzy. I'm proud of everybody who came on a World Takes and still got motion. I'm proud for y'all too, man. So it might be false according to Moolah, but hey, man, a lot of things are false. Race is false. Like, race is not really real. Like, I'm black. You gotta. But hey, man. The world got a lot of falses. We started about propaganda, right? We started with with propaganda. So the world is full of false ideals, ideologies, and beliefs and stuff like that. And yeah, and I am a worldly man. So one day I can reach a higher plateau, but I am a worldly man. So yeah, understand. I understand where you're coming from. I don't necessarily agree with you, but I understand where you're coming
listen, man. Not everybody's gonna agree, but one day you sit around, you realize, you ask yourself, what was it all for? All right. Ultimately, you ask yourself, what did the pride get me? Where did it take me? Answer's nowhere.
Maybe it got. I know it got me a trophy. Some people ain't got this.
Nah, listen, man. Nah, listen. It's just like you ask Kobe with them Larry O'Brien's mean to him. You know, he got 5 of them.
Yeah, I seen that boy cry.
Things don't mean nothing.
I seen that boy cry over that. You hear me? I seen the same Kobe cry over that. I seen Kobe get in the fights with Shaq over shit like that, like, cause he determined to get one of them.
Them things don't mean
Don't
nothing.
get. I seen Kobe ready to fight for one of them. Know what I mean? So it might not have mean nothing to him, but that made Kobe them awards made Kobe one of the greatest athletes I ever seen in my life. Just like Tom Brady.
You ask Tom what them rings mean, and Tom tell you them rings on. Them rings ain't mean a thing, man.
I just seen Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is getting booed by the Eagles fans. Guess what he did? Pulled out the rings. Pulled out the rings, started filling his fingers with rings.
I don't respect Jerry for that.
Jerry, the greatest wide receiver ever.
Nigga don't got no class, and he not the greatest wide receiver ever. He ain't no Randy Moss. He ain't no T.O.
Man, them boys ain't see half that boy record. Them boys ain't got half the touchdowns he got.
Records.
Half the trophies he got.
Them against plumbers.
Them niggas ain't got half of nothing Jerry got.
He was playing against plumbers.
Them boys ain't got half the yardage he got.
Randy Moss.
Nah, hey, look, I fuck with.
He ain't no Randy Moss.
Nah, he better than Randy Moss.
I don't know. He ain't no Megatron. I don't know.
Oh, Megatron had a short career.
Get Jerry Rice out of here, man.
We ain't getting Jerry Rice out of here.
Jerry Rice out of here, man. We ain't doing that.
Shout out to Jerry. Shout out, nah, man, 49ers Jerry.
We ain't just awarding mediocrity.
Jerry on top.
Jerry on top by far. I'm saying half, right? I said they ain't got half what he got.
On top of
Diggs with his research.
as far as what though? Like,
as every record damn near. Every wide receiver
like
record.
what you mean? Like longevity?
Like touchdown records, yardage records.
He played longer than everybody though.
Well, time playing records, whatever you want to say. Like them boys ain't got half of what Jerry got.
Best because you
what
played
about
longer.
Trophies though?
What about them?
No, I'm saying no. Within time frame, within the time frame they played.
Trophies. How many trophies do he got? How many rings Jerry Rice got?
He got more than Megatron.
How many rings Jerry Rice got?
Everybody you
I
named.
remember San Francisco winning it like twice.
How many Moss got?
I remember them winning it twice.
Yeah, well.
Who else he won with?
You talking about Megatron.
Who else he won with?
No, it don't even matter.
Who else Jerry Rice won with?
He got 2. Let's talk about it. He got 2, right? You only remember 2, right? He got 2. How many Megatron got who was better than him?
How many Megatron got? I don't know. I don't think
how many Randy Moss got?
I don't think Randy Moss got none.
So he already got 2 more than the only 2 people you named who was better than him.
Yeah, Randy Moss better than him, man.
They got Moss at number 2.
Randy Moss better than him. Randy Moss and them lost.
How many touchdowns Randy Moss had?
Randy Moss and them lost in that Super Bowl. They had the undefeated season, man. He better.
He went to the best team in football.
Yeah.
He went to the best team in football and ain't get a chip.
He was a part of the reason he was the best team.
No, they was the best team before him. They already had chips, and they had chips after he left.
156.
Sure.
156. Randy Moss. 156. Oh yeah, he ain't even nowhere in the class. He
played a lot less time than.
He ain't played that much less time.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh, yo. All right. Anyway.
How many years Jerry Rice played, Diggs?
I think 20.
Oh, he played 20 years? How many years Moss played? 7? 8?
You think of Megatron? Megatron had a shorter
14.
14. So 6 more years. And how many rings Jerry Ross? How many thousands of touchdowns Jerry Rice had? 2K?
No, that's close. 197.
197 touchdowns?
Yeah, receiving.
Okay. No, I got that wrong. Receiving touchdowns?
Yeah.
No, I thought he had.
Yeah,
way
you
more
ain't.
than
That's
that.
what I'm saying. You ain't really know what you was talking about. You was
I
just
mean,
yapping.
he still got him.
You was just yapping, man.
still-
156.
He still got him.
You was just yapping, man.
T.O.
Moss got damn near the same amount in 6 less years.
Well, that's 4
what I'm
if you do
saying,
your math.
man.
It's 4 of your math,
That's
right?
what I'm
But
saying, bro. It's just
some
like,
people
whoa,
math-
whoa, what is we
Some
doing?
people math is like Chinese.
Damn, what is we doing? Like, Moss got the same amount as that nigga.
In 4 years. And yo, in the next 4 years, he wouldn't need what he need. About 10 a year. Either way,
That
man.
nigga played 20 years in the league, bro.
That's good.
Serious?
That's good though.
That nigga played for 3 different squads.
And how many chips he got?
I don't think he got that many chips. I think
How many
might
chips he got?
one.
Dick?
That was a check.
Come on, man. Niggas don't know, but yeah. Either way, so Randy,
He got
since
one.
Randy Moss the best in your head, should he be proud of being the best wide receiver?
I don't think that's something to be proud of. No. You know, he can acknowledge it. It's
He got
definitely
three.
it's definitely an accomplishment.
3 rings?
Yeah.
That's a lot of rings.
It's definitely an accomplishment.
That's a lot of rings in football. It's like nothing to be accomplished. Nothing to accomplish. Oh, it is accomplishments.
Brady got 7.
Is that accomplishment? Should you be proud of your accomplishment or nah?
It ain't really nothing to be proud of, nah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on.
It
Let's
can be acknowledged.
move
It
on.
can certainly be acknowledged.
Who else we got? Who else on the bill? I don't know if it matters, but just for the people to know, Deshaun Jackson, he's the new coach of Dell State. I think that's cool only because I got accepted to Dell State. I could have been there. I could have been an alumni going there, you know what I mean? Shaking hands, getting that treatment where I'm in them locker rooms. You feel me? Because if I would have went there, I would have been a star in basketball for sure.
I'm not a fan of these players, these former players getting these coaching opportunities.
Okay.
I'm not a fan, man. It's like, come on, bro. You not a coach. Who's Deshaun Jackson? Come on, baby.
You want a non-player to coach?
Yeah, you more of a engineering major to become the coach.
I want coaches to coach, man. I want players to play, and I want coaches to coach, man. Everybody don't got the leadership qualities it takes to be a coach and
That's
be a leader of men.
That's true. Now let me ask you something. You play sports.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer a coach that never played it, or would you prefer a coach that played it? No, that got busy.
I think just the fact that you asked me that's telling that you don't know what a good coach is, because you asking me.
All my coaches know how to play. That's me personally.
And you probably leaning on that, like that. That's what they.
That's
good,
what I
that's
know. Yeah,
somebody
that's why I
that
know. I don't think I can respect the coach.
Because you knew how to
can't
play
get
a
busy.
game. Don't tell me you know how to lead young niggas in the war and come out victorious because you knew how to play a game. That don't tell me that.
Well, listen, when we speak in war, I want my commander to actually got on the ground before.
I mean, hey.
I don't need no commander like Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. I need somebody who touch ground.
I just need somebody who can get results. I'm looking to get a result at the end of the day. I'm looking to get a result, and if my coach can lead this team to the result that I'm just desired, then I'm happy with that.
Well, Jim Harbaugh took Michigan to a chip.
Yeah.
He's a player.
Where do you see Deshaun Jackson taking Dell State?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I liked him as a player. He was a fast guy.
Yeah.
He caught a lot of balls.
Yeah.
Pause.
He wasn't even that good as a player though.
But he caught a lot of receptions. He probably He probably caught the most receptions in Eagles history.
Nah, he wasn't even that good as a player, but we expect him to be a good coach.
Well, he was pretty good. I mean, old boy got him out of there, the racist guy.
He wasn't good.
The guy who wasn't good as a coach got him out of there. What was the coach? What was y'all coach name? Diggs, who from Oregon. Yeah.
Chip Kelly had plenty of success as a coach.
Not.
He's having success
then
now.
He got Shady McCoy out of there too. Like Chip Kelly got a lot of people out
college,
of there.
College, yeah, not NFL.
What he do in college? He ain't win no chips. I think he didn't win with Mariota. He wasn't the coach when Mariota won. Was he? I don't think he was the coach.
What I know is, I expect the bar is low for Deshaun Jackson, man. As a coach, we don't expect much out of him. Nobody.
I don't like that tone. Look, I ain't even liking your tone. The last 20 minutes, I ain't gonna lie, but hey, man, that's the mood you in.
We don't expect much out of that guy, man.
So when the world take the trip down and you sitting out there, you going to the game?
To where Delaware State?
Yeah, when Del State playing, you taking that hour trip, or you sitting?
I might go to the campus. I might go to the college campus.
You ain't gonna watch the game. You just gonna chill on campus.
I'm just chill on campus. I ain't going to the game.
Doing interviews?
I'm doing interviews all on the campus. I'm in the campus cafeteria.
If you doing interviews and he walk by you, is you going to ignore him or you going?
I'm gonna ignore him.
Damn.
I'm gonna ignore it, man. I ain't never been a fan. I ain't never been a fan, nigga. I don't want to talk to that nigga. I don't want to see his team. I don't want to see him coach, man. Get out of there, nigga. You wasn't even nice.
He was, bro. He got the most 60-yard and 80-yard touchdowns.
I knew he got represented for the Eagles.
That's fluke shit.
What you mean that's fluke?
He got the most passes where the quarterback closed his eyes and just flung it down the field as far as he can. He ran up under that motherfucker. I don't want to.
You must ain't see him. You ain't see them passes. He just lead people on the. He was fast.
I seen him.
And he had hands.
I seen him.
And he was kind of bite-sized
too.
He wasn't even a Megatron or nothing. He wasn't no big guy.
He young. Right? He's still playing age right now, right? It's a reason he's
definitely not playing age.
It's a reason he's not on this team.
Yeah, because he old.
Because he's trash.
And he was gang banging.
Because he's trinash. Because he's trinash. And everybody watching at home know what I'm talking about. Get in the chat, man. Put this boy highlights. Put his comments, man. Him dropping them bombs. I think this boy was on the team with Patrick Mahomes at one point. Hey, yo. Get this joker out of here, man. We ain't doing that. We was never doing that up here on the World Takes. We was never doing no D-Jack. Talking about him like he was an elite athlete. That nigga was mediocre at best.
Diggs ain't like that. I know Diggs don't like that. First he talking about Rice. Now he talking about y'all greatest receiver.
Yeah, look that shit.
The Eagles greatest receiver.
And my boy got a ring.
At least my 49ers receiver really.
And Jack got a ring.
I don't know about the Eagles greatest receiver, but at least the Niners receivers was really
Jackson
him.
wasn't on that Foles team.
He wasn't. I think he was on Washington Redskins at the time when
he got a ring with the Rams.
He was a bench player.
So he got one. He was on the same team when Odell got the ring.
He was sitting on the bench.
They
had him sitting on the bench.
They had a hip little team, huh?
Well, Cooper Cup, and
They had old boy on defense though.
Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua
What's
did all
old
the
boy
heavy
who?
lifting. Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp did all the heavy lifting out there.
Nah,
They
no,
cut
he
him
wasn't.
with-
What was old boy on defense? The linebacker. Who won? I think he won the MVP. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Come on, y'all.
On who team?
On the Rams when they won.
You talking about Von Miller?
Nah, it wasn't Ryan Miller. That's Denver. I'm talking about the big light skinned dude, man. It's gonna come to me, man.
Rams.
Know what I mean?
That nigga talking about Von Miller.
I ain't talking about Von Miller. Von Miller, you talking about Denver.
They say Omar.
Nah, man. Who won the MVP when the Rams won the chip? You feel me? Either way, it don't matter, man. What's good with what else we talking about? Is Joy? We talking about Joy or letting Joy slide?
That Joy was nasty, man. She was nasty with it.
What do you mean she was nasty with it?
Threatening to go to accuse somebody of rape. It's nasty. It's nasty work.
I'm gonna tell you something, yo.
Threatening to accuse a man of rape.
That's the reality we live in, fellas. Right now, being a man and being having a sex drive and stuff like that can get used against you. It's another young lady, it's a white lady who, what's this girl name, man? Man, why I can't think of it? It's this white girl who she's trying to sue. She on Wicked? No, that wasn't the one on Wicked. It's this feminist white lady, and she's trying to sue. Oh man, I'm gonna save it for the next one. I'm gonna bring it back up, but it's like right now men are being found guilty and they getting thrown under the jail. They getting more time for murder than for sleeping with a girl than murder right now. So like if you want to deal with right now is actually the best time to get married, Mo. Marry, settle down. That's my advice to everybody out here. Go find one girl and marry them and settle down, because in the society we live in now, a girl can come out and say you did something wrong to her, you victimize her, and they got all these trigger words that works. That's really so powerful, where they can say they victimized or something, and all you did was knock their head off. You knocked their head off quite easily because you worked hard your life to be successful, and they want to take advantage of or exploit your success or get opportunity off of what you can give them because the success you built. And then when they don't get it, they can scream rape, they can scream abuse, harassment, and stuff like that. And you'll literally do more time for that than you are for murder. Know what I mean? Than you could for murder. So I just wanted you guys to be careful and, stop womanizing, stop being a womanizer, and settle down. Get yourself a good woman. Don't waste your time with women who want to show their titties, show their ass, throw that thing, you feel me? Because throwing that thing might come with a consequence, a very large consequence that turn your life upside down. So, no homo, but tuck that thing and save it for a girl a woman, a sister, somebody who's worth it.
This guy's running around. At some point, it was a guy running around saying how proud he was to have Joy as his girl. And now, as we see this week, her true colors have been brought to the light. She was in a nefarious relationship with a higher up at her job, and when a friend warned her, like, hey, maybe that's not a good idea, she said, it's okay if anybody finds out, I'll just say he raped me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to know that that kind of behavior that repulses and disgusts me and makes me sick to the pit of my stomach.
But it exists. I want you to understand that, Mo. Like, even when we was talking about wars and I said, what about self-defense?
Yeah.
Because it is
Yeah.
people who are on demon time out here.
Yeah.
And you have to protect you and your people. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
gotta
it's
acknowledge
like,
it.
you can't ignore it just because, you don't have to believe in they behavior or support it, but it exists. It's people out here who are breaking your home. It's people out here who will steal your car.
You gotta acknowledge
It's
it.
people out here who will take your identification and run it up. You know what I mean? So you gotta acknowledge it and you gotta prepare yourself for it. So, fellas and ladies, just be careful when you know what I mean? Because we didn't get to the point, but eventually fellas gonna adapt and we probably switching on you ladies too to where we start pressing charges on y'all for the come up. Because there's a lot of women making a lot of good money. I just seen Holly Berry. You know how she dishing out so much money to her exes.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like men out here who will take advantage of you too, ladies. So don't think it's sweet out here. Get one woman, get one man. If you LGBT, get somebody on your side. You know what I mean? Get somebody your same gender and settle down with them. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to play around too much, y'all. That's advice from an OG. The OG.
It's settle down season.
2025 is settle down season. You know what I mean?
Settle down season, man. What else y'all got for me?
Not much. I mean, Jada Kiss coming to the town. He gonna be at Regal. I'm in full support.
Shout out to Kiss, man. Shout out to Kiss. Moolah. Go ahead.
I think he coming the 24th of January.
Hey, man, y'all have a good time down there that night. I know the town gonna be lit. I know Jada gonna have the city on fire the 24th, Regal.
Can we expect Jada Kiss at the World Takes?
You never know. You never know. You never know. We got a lot of surprises lined up for y'all for the year 2025. You never know who we gonna have pop up, pop out. You know we like to keep it spicy for y'all. You heard me?
If he come out here, this is what I want you to do, Mo. If he come to the World Takes, guess what? We gonna do the verses over. Cause I know you a firm believer that Dipset had better shit they could have played.
Well, Dipset got plenty of better music than that.
We gonna do a 5-song banger versus Kiss come up with his 5, and you gonna come up with 5 for Dipset.
Cameron better than them.
That's how we coming though. 5.
Yeah.
Let the people judge. And
Yeah.
guess what? They can't. We not letting Kiss go over his time. When his song over, he can't play another song.
My Dipset playlist, watch this is.
I still think you're gonna lose because you lost. You took that L to DJ Bake.
That was
It was
cap.
a landslide.
That
Landslide.
That was cap. Bake know he can't see me. Bake know he can't see me. That's why Bake ain't giving me my rematch yet. I see you, Bake.
That was a landslide, brother.
Run it back, baby.
I think you need to battle another DJ right now. Like, and then you got Dan come back. You need a what they call the boxers need the what they call it where they warm up fight.
Nah, I ain't doing no tune-ups.
The tune-up. You need a tune-up before you come see Bake.
I ain't taking no tune-up. Put me in the main event.
DJ Juice pass.
R.I.P. DJ Juice, y'all. Shout out to Legend, man. Shout out to Legend.
Let's have a moment of silence for DJ Juice.
Okay.
J.U. Ice. A lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about. You hear me?
That's before they time. They don't know about that.
Yeah.
These young kids, that's before y'all time, man. Y'all don't know about that.
Low key, that's a great space to be in, though. To not even know about that, it's to be so young you don't know about that. 'Cause guess what?
Yeah.
You got the world by his balls. Guess what? You got a chance to be bigger than World Takes.
Nah, you know what they call that?
What?
Naivete.
No, it's not naivete.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
just
know
like
nothing.
you young, you
You
got
don't know nothing. You naive.
no. How you gonna say they don't know nothing because they wasn't born and early enough to know
that's what naive is. You got to go through life to learn and live, and before you know it, nigga, you got to go through it.
Yeah, but we wasn't alive when fucking the Roman Empire was taking over half of Asia and
guess
Europe.
what? If Julius Caesar say the young boys don't know nothing, who is you to argue?
Well,
Julius Caesar. Shout out to him, man. You don't ever know what you gonna get up here,
That's
man.
a fact.
World Teek, episode 188.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got, man? What else we got?
I'm not sure. I mean, Joe Buttons got found not guilty for sleepwalking naked.
I don't think he got found not guilty for that.
Oh, he did?
I mean, he might have got found something, but he definitely was butt naked at the people's door. It was just.
I think he got found. Which he got found something. He got found not guilty. But
I think
he was
it a
definitely
civil
butt
case.
naked.
Yeah, it was a civil case. It was just like an attempt to get money.
Now, oh, what?
It was a civil case. It was civil.
Oh, see?
That's how it came and went so fast. He just got caught.
But why
like,
was the police involved in stuff like that? Where the police making statements on the civil case, they do that?
Cause they called the police.
But like the
he got charged with lewdness. Matter of fact, he got charged with lewdness, and he got off because of the technicality of what the word lewdness means. Lewdness means you was trying to get pleasure, and he wasn't necessarily trying to get pleasure because he was asleep.
Have you ever slept well?
Nah.
You sleep on a world takes now. Say somebody try to. You bring a guest on here, right? You bring a high profile guest on here, and then you go to sleep on them, and they sue you. How you coming?
Countersuit. Countersuit. You know what I mean? Best lawyers. It's all good, man. We can play that game. They said when they put you down in the mud, you gotta sling a little mud.
Hey, who are some of your favorite people to sleep on as guests?
It's a lot of them niggas I went to sleep on it. It's a lot of them niggas whose story wasn't really it.
Yeah.
You heard me? Story wasn't it, man.
You feel like dropping any names, or we gonna save it for the next one?
I ain't gonna get no names right now, but just know if I caught a little shut eye, your story wasn't it.
Hey, tune in. Moolah dropping names episode 189, or we gonna save it for 200?
Your story wasn't it. Your story wasn't it. Just know that.
Yeah.
And that's all defense do. Like I'm here to defend, and like I'm here to make waves in 2025. If Moolah caught a little shut eye on you, your story was one of these.
What happened when you going to drool mode? What happened when you going to drool mode?
Your story was one of these, man. It was one.
That's fair. That's fair. I have seen you stayed up long time for others. I'm not even going. I'll give you that.
His story gotta have a little spice.
Yeah.
Your story gotta have a little kick to it. You heard me?
Yeah.
Don't drive me out, man. Don't dub me out.
I feel you, man. I feel you on that. I mean, a lot of people, like some people we have brought on here, I ain't feel the spice neither. But hey, man, I ain't sleepy. But I feel you on that. Like the spice ain't really like, oh, bro, like for real, or shorty for real. Like sometimes I be wanting to get into it and really challenge some of they shit they saying, but
sometimes they be giving their story. It's like I be wanting to cut them off and give my story.
your shit have come with a little more spice.
My shit is a lot more spicy. My shit is a lot more plot twist. You heard me? And it's just like I be wanting to pause and like, oh, I got it from here.
Let's start that. Let's start stories from Mo.
Nah, they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that, cause my shits be heavy too.
Me and Diggs ready for it. Shit.
My shits be heavy.
Diggs, you ready for stories from Mo? You can give us a good 2-minute, 3-minute stories every once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I mean, listen, 2025, like I said, we got a lot of surprises lined up for y'all, man, and we gonna see what it bring, man. New segments, new shows, new flows, new pros. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Big World Takes action, man. We want to hear from y'all in 2025. Send us an email to the worldtakespodcast.com at gmail.com. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what y'all want to hear from us from the 2025.
Yeah. Or DM us.
Or you can DM us
Takes.
on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
World_takes.
That's the Instagram. That's the IG. You can jump in the comments on YouTube too.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the options available for y'all.
Speaking of that, jump in the comments. I mean, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy how often we get people who tell us like, yo, I fuck with the podcast and shit like that. Hey, double tap our shit. Just double tap it. We ain't on IG. We ain't really on Facebook. We ain't a big Facebook presence. We not looking for comments or nothing like that. Good thing about IG is take a double tap. Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
Bow, bow.
Bow, bow. I want you guys to ask yourself, who are you double tapping on? And then ask yourself, is they fucking with you? Is they supporting you the same way? Know what I mean? If not, say that double takes for World Takes, because you know we fucking with you. We fucking with regular folks, big folks, little folks, pause. We fucking with everybody, man. We unbiased. Somewhat a judge-free zone, you know what I mean? We support everybody, you know. We not clicky. There's a lot of clicky shit going on. We see it. Do what you do, man. Hopefully it makes you hopefully you click up to become the most successful person in the world. Cause guess what? We still gonna fuck with you.
It's only somewhat a judge-free zone. Somewhat. I'm judging y'all. I might not say anything or mention it, but I am taking mental notes and I am judging you.
Yeah, me too. Me too, for sure. I have an opinion. I am human. I'm not emotionless or opinionless. I have a thought process.
There you go.
Know what I mean? It's kind of hard. Even when somebody tell me they don't don't have opinion and all that, I hear you. I hear that hot shit.
It sound nice.
I hear that hot shit. But you ain't double tapping the World Take shit. You feel me?
It's real, man.
Anyway, man, it's all love, man. Anything else you want to talk about, Mo?
I'm good for the night, man. We see y'all in a couple of weeks. We be back in here, man. World Takes. Maybe this weekend we get in here. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah. Content.
Holla back, youngin'. Ooh.
There's something for you. Let me get something.
Pass that door.